So the poem is titled Letters from Nana.
Okay.
My Nana never spoke to me in Urdu, though he was a renowned Urdu shair in his old age. He never spoke to me in any language but English. When Nana smiled, the corners of his mouth spread till they were within an insignificant distance of his ears. His eyes became crevices and wrinkles streamed across his face like sun rays inside a wintry room. Nana also sang nazm and ghazals. Everyone loved him. He was a good man whose demeanor was akin to a salt and sugar mixture. His height and breadth would have been enough to make his presence imposing. But there is a way some men possess, rural and urban shades alike, for which the mind is more responsible than flesh. He walked with a faintly visible bend, like Atlas carrying the sky for eternity on his shoulders. But I only ever saw him degrading from paralysis, shrinking day by day in his huge bed, reminding me of Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky. And it devastated me to see him dying of helplessness, his inability to write poems, his inability to sing ghazals, his inability to read Sufi stories to his grandchildren, and most of all, to watch Sharmila Tagore if a song from the movie Mausam played on television. How now to forget his love for his only sister, who he couldn't meet after her marriage? They poetized through their eyes. He, standing bereft on the street, and she, peering from behind the curtains. And how well those poems translated into charcoaled words on the crumbling walls of a building in old Pune, no one now remembers. I still remember his left hand, coiled and constricted, appearing like a frozen ripple on the water's surface.
Wow.
How now to forget those letters he wrote to my mother in the same rippled handwriting? Although they were addressed to her, they contained love and blessings for me. Every fortnight a letter arrived. As I grew ignorant and mulish and old, the postman didn't seem to age a bit. I recognized him from his familiar gait and knock on the door, a pungent whiff of sweat, and I knew it was time for another letter. Until the day I didn't receive any letter. Now that I hold his yellowed letters in my hands, they still smell of musk, roses, charcoal, ghazals, and love.